Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rooftop Perspectives. I am your host, LANCESCURV. My thought of the day: when you show your emotions to people, it's like bleeding next to a shark. When you show your emotions to people, it's like bleeding next to a shark. This is a very positive message today, but it's going to sound negative. You got to understand that in this world today, that 99.99% of the people around you in your circles don't give a damn about you. Once you understand this, then you'll come to terms to understand that you must do for yourself and for the people in your tight inner circle. My inner circle is so tight it can't even be considered a circle. It's like half a circle. And I'm trying to find reasons to tighten it up even more. Now, I'm not going to really say it's that harsh. People will care for you, but they have their own issues they have to deal with. And so they can't give you full throttle, full force of their total mental and physical and spiritual capacities. But don't expect this. Don't expect it. You know, the way you were raised is the way you will act in the world when you get out into the world, and realize that maybe if you were raised like myself in a loving, close-knit, supportive, positive household, not everybody was raised in that type of environment, and they will resent you for that. This is why I have a lot of love to give. But now I've learned that you have to budget yourself with who you give your love to. You just can't give it out freely, because they will take the love and attention and support and the help that you give, and at the same time they will hate you for it. It's like, how's the saying go? Most of the people that are your haters presently and who don't dig you or are present enemies usually are people that you helped in the past. You helped to get them to a certain point. You helped to get them to a certain status, and they resented you for it. They despised you for it. And when you have a mind of love and a mind of togetherness, and one hand washes the other, and you're like, wait a second, how can one think this way? And you're open with yourself to them, and you're transparent, like they want to use that against you. So this is why it's not a hurtful thing. It's a thing about protecting yourself, because see, at the end of the day, when you budget the kind heart and loving heart and giving heart that you have, that's the ultimate revenge, because they will remember how you treated them. They will remember how you elevated them. And the biggest revenge is that they don't have the sweetness and the goodness that is you. So for example, when you go through a breakup, you're in a relationship and you go through a breakup, it hurts. But understand that when you think of all the good things you did for this person or group of people, and you feel bad about it, you feel like you're ripped off, you feel like you've been used, there's a flip side that they will feel when they wish to reach and pick up the phone and call you, or they wish they can reach out to you because they need something, but they cannot enjoy the goodness of you, your resources presently, which you must use for yourself. Pay yourself first. Make sure you're saturated in goodness first. It's like me recently, not for any reason, because of any people, but I said, listen, let me put myself at the priority, because me doing shows in the middle of the day that are live, and I'm inside and the sun is shining bright, or I'm cutting myself short in the daytime for what I have to do. I did so much today. And look at me, the sun is still up. And I got my show tonight. I can do my show and go to bed. You see? That's better for me, because I can still wake up early and go outside carefree and don't have to worry about the time, except when the sun goes down. Then I say, okay, when the sun goes down, it's around 6. I approximately have 4 more hours before my show. That works for me. So I can take my time coming home from wherever I am, and I can get more footage out here, enjoy, meet people, and forget about the naysayers, and know that they might miss the sweetness that you gave them. That's the biggest revenge. So ultimately, you want to budget who you give it out to, and understand that most are not going to appreciate you deep down, They'll resent you for being pure enough. See? Because in this world you say, how can people be so evil? It's just the way they are. Don't even try to figure it out, because they know why. They may have been deficient in their upbringing. They may not have what you have on an intangible level. You don't have to be the richest person in the world. But if you keep a good, clean, peaceful home, you make your wonderful meals and you have peace of mind and you can sleep deep and enjoy your craft. There are many who can have much more money than you and not have that peace and despise you. And you say, wait a second, they have so much more than me, but they hate little old me, or they've been resentful on little old me. Why? Which shows you that money is not the ultimate goal. This is why, if you're good at what you do, money will come. Money's always out there. Money, you can't take and make all the money in the world and say, I own all the money in the world, because then what good would it do? Because nobody else will have anything to spend. You'll have all the money, but it won't be worth anything because you have it all, right? Get what you get. Enjoy what's for you to enjoy. But the best things in life are natural. You put yourself in a position where you live the life that you want to live, the peace of mind that you want to have. Everything is not going to be perfect. It takes time. You work on things. But when you know what it is that you want to do in this life and the kind of life that you want to live, nothing can stop you. Like within the next few days, I will be at the beach. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach, like, I'm not going to say 3 times a week, at least twice a week. Ride down there and go to the beach and just chill. Come back at night and do my show. You know what I mean? Get some good footage, talk to people, eat some good foods. Mr. Scurv and I found a new supermarket that was so well stocked and exotic different things in it. We tried. We had some of the things that we brought yesterday, and we had this mango sorbet, but it was all natural. And it was a little strong in the flavor, and they didn't balance the flavor. It was sweet at one point, too tart because it was mixed with passion fruit, but it was all right. You explored, you tried things out. Every day is something new to be enjoyed. You have to know how to keep your love intact, where you're not just giving it out to people who don't respect you, who don't love you. They just want your resources. They'll talk the talk to get next to you, but they don't give a damn about you. You need to give a damn about you. And it's funny because with these entities, they can sense when you're pulling back. They can sense when you're enjoying more of your resources that you worked hard for. And it's to the point where if you've helped them in the past, they get mad as though you owe them something. Like your stuff is theirs and you're taking from them. No, it's all about you. Let this be the all about you first. And if the people in your close circle need you, by all means help them. But these other hovering entities that they're like mosquitoes trying to get into the mosquito net, and it's all about what they can get out of you on some level, and some will not stop until if they can only get 1 penny out of you, they got to do it. They got to know that they got something out of you. And I will fight for that penny because you ain't getting it no more. And when I say all about me, it's not about a narcissistic, selfish thing. Not that kind of all about me. But don't be so unwise where you let people pick from your tree all of the fruits and you have nothing left for yourself. It's you first. Your cup must run over first. Let your cup runneth over and keep on topping it off until it runneth over. And when it runs over, maybe a couple of those drops you can share, right? But you have to have yourself full. See, at this point in my life, and I always say my age in a video because when I look back on it, I want to know where I stand. But another, 2 months? What is this, the 8th? February, March, April. Exactly 2 months, I turned 60. And it's easy to become depleted. You can't enable everybody. You can't have people wire you in your mind to the point where every time you do something for yourself, oh, I gotta pick this up for them. Oh, here my brother, here my sister, I brought this for you, and they ain't doing nothing for you. Let them see that you love yourself. Let them see that it's a different vibration now. This is what will keep you young for a long time, because there are people who have people plugged up to them, sharks that will manipulate your emotions when you show them your emotions, and they'll keep pulling from you and giving you what you think you need from them, which is something shallow. Become self-sufficient in your emotional life. Become self-sufficient in your spiritual walk. Become self-sufficient in how you take care of your physical body. You have got to feel right every day. You have got to feel good every day. If you do not feel good, we're not going to be Prozac'd up naturally, right? But if you don't feel good that day, it's your job. It's imperative that you find out why and take that part out. Disconnect from that thing that makes you feel bad or drains you. You must do it. Youth is given to us and we spend it foolishly, because as we move into our older years, we feel that youthful down payment on life, like here's some youth for you, spend it wisely, don't waste it. And we waste it in bad relationships that leave us wrecked up. We can recuperate from them, but we keep doing it. We make dumb money moves. We keep doing it. We find ourselves in different debts and we want to run away from them, but in the computer age, you can't run away. Face these things. If you don't want to face these things and turn it around where you take care of yourself, you'll find yourself older than you should be, right? I run into people on Facebook, I run into people on social media that I went to school with, that we're the same age, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I'm aging too. I'm getting older too. I can see the differences from 40 years ago when I was 20 years old and into bodybuilding and winning trophies and contests. I can see the difference. But I really should be looking older than I am now after all the stuff that I've been through. But I realized that my parents put in me a foundation. They put in something inside me that automatically covered me. And I never thought about it that way until a friend of mine said, hey, you had a praying mother, you had a supportive father, and they taught you right. There's certain levels that you don't go past in your life. You don't allow yourself, it's like drivers who don't let their tank go below 1/2 or 1/4. They'll never get caught out on the road stuck. So I'm not going to let myself get too drained. Once I see there's an issue coming down the pike with a situation or a person, because it's all about me. And when I say that, my children, my wife, my close friends, they're the ones that are in my inner circle. And any other person, which may be good in time, you'll find out if they are. You'll find out if the new people, they will filter themselves through, but you don't open up the floodgates and let everybody in. That's a guaranteed thing where you will not have enough energy for yourself. So even now, I'm making content effortlessly. There's no tension. The graphics for my show tonight are made. It's already up. It's already distributed. All I have to do is go and sit down and talk. Maybe for an hour, maybe for 2, maybe for an hour and a half. And I go to bed. Have a little something, a little tea, something that I want to eat. Not much. Mr. Scurv is making dinner now. We're living in a balanced way. And there are people who don't like that. And I thank the creator for that support. The base level, no matter who wants to come and go, I have that support. And where I am now, leaving America, being here, looking forward to the things I have to look forward to. You do it incrementally, and it's not done for anybody else except yourself. There's nothing wrong with investing in yourself. When people say that you're too selfish or you're selfish because you're investing in yourself, and they can see that you are gradually getting higher and higher in what you do, you better watch that person. That person is not in your corner. Anybody who is in your corner wants to see you do good. Anybody who is in your corner doesn't always have their hand out. That's what I tell Mr. Scurv. You got to watch these people who always got their hand out. Always ends up where you're doing something for them and they're not doing something for you. I'm a little more gritty. I've been around a little more. Growing up in the city. She's a wise woman, but I'm gritty wise. I see it. I see human nature for what it is. I don't care how much you compliment and smile and whatnot. I can see through that bad boy. And I call it for what it is. And that's the only way you're going to preserve yourself. And let them be resentful that you're living the life that you live. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be somebody who is the most famous person in the world. Do what you do and do the things that you love. But look out for yourself first. Because like I said, 99.99% of the people out here don't give a damn about you. There's one big masquerade party in this world, in this earth, in this system. People are like leeches. There are good people out here, but they will come to you and will resonate in your spirit. they will come to you, and you'll know who they are. When they come with all of this bravado and all of this yabba yabba talk and stuff like that, and there's no substance behind it, keep your emotions in check. Share them with those who you love, who you know, who are proven products in your life. But understand, if you do so with people you don't know, showing your emotions to these people is like bleeding next to a shark. And you know how much a shark loves blood and what they will do to you when they sniff that blood. It's human nature. It's what it is. Anyway, salute to my brothers. Much love to my sisters. We're going to keep doing this thing until the wheels roll off effortlessly now. In balance. I feel so good being in balance and being in sync with the sun. Getting up early and getting the sunlight on me. Doing my thing, doing my show, pop, and going to bed. And I'm having a good time. Thank you all for the wonderful comments. Thank you all for reaching out to me. Lance@lancescurv.com. All of the information is below. All of the information is there if you want to reach out and whatever. It's good in the other platforms that I'm on. Anyway, take care. Share, like, and comment. Much love to you all. On to the next one. I hope you got something from the words that I share. And I hope this video reached you in the best of health, mental stability, and success in the world of nature and not in the engineered facade, illusion, smoke and mirrors world of the man-made system. It's not real. It comes from within. There's nothing outside of you. It's all within you. The Creator put all the answers inside of you. You have to think and meditate. It will come to you, and you'll move and balance, and you'll have that inner peace. Much love to you all. Bye-bye.